Awakening to self-responsibility. There comes a point in every person's life where the truth becomes impossible to ignore. No one is coming to save you. No mentor, no friend, no partner, no leader can walk the path of your life for you. People may guide you, inspire you, or support you, but at the end of the day, the responsibility to rise, to move forward, and to become who you were meant to be belongs to you. This realization is both heavy and liberating. Heavy because it demands accountability, liberating because it awakens you to the power you already carry within. The world is full of individuals waiting for motivation to strike, waiting for someone to push them, waiting for perfect circumstances. But waiting is a silent thief. It steals time, potential, and opportunity. The spiritual awakening comes when you finally recognize that no external force can push you as powerfully as the fire burning within your own soul. When you stop waiting and start moving, the universe responds. Energy meets energy. Effort attracts opportunity. Taking responsibility is not about being harsh with yourself. It is about honoring yourself. It's acknowledging that your dreams matter enough to fight for, your growth matters enough to work for, and your spirit matters enough to nurture. When you awaken to this truth, excuses begin to lose their grip. You stop saying, "I'll start tomorrow," and instead declare, "I start now." This awakening to self-responsibility transforms your perspective. Life is no longer something happening to you, it is something happening through you. You become an active participant in your destiny, not a passive observer. And as you embrace this truth, you begin to discover strength, courage, and resilience that you never knew existed. That is the first push, the push of taking ownership of your life. The inner strength to keep going. The journey of growth is not easy. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments where giving up feels tempting. But the most powerful people are not those who never face difficulty. They are the ones who faced it and refused to quit. True strength is not measured by how much you can achieve when everything is going well. It is measured by how deeply you can push yourself when nothing seems to be working. Pushing harder does not mean burning yourself out or ignoring the need for rest. It means tapping into your inner reservoir of strength when the road feels heavy. It means refusing to let fear, doubt, or exhaustion define your limits. The truth is, the mind will always give up before the body, and the spirit will always carry more than both combined. When you silence the voice of doubt and lean into the voice of faith, you discover a level of strength that was always hidden within. Think about every moment you've ever endured, moments you thought you couldn't survive, yet you did. That same strength lives within you right now, waiting to be called upon. Every challenge you face is not a wall meant to stop you. It is a doorway meant to grow you. Each time you push through, you are not just moving forward, you are evolving. Your resilience deepens, your wisdom expands, and your soul awakens. Spiritual awakening reminds us that the universe often hides our greatest blessings behind our toughest battles. When you push harder in the face of struggle, you're not just fighting for a goal. You're proving to yourself that you are more powerful than the challenge. Each time you rise after falling, you expand your capacity to handle life, to lead, and to shine. That is the essence of inner strength, creating your own breakthrough. Breakthroughs do not come by waiting. They are not gifts handed out to the lucky. They are rewards earned by the persistent. When you push harder, you are not only chasing success, you are creating the conditions for success. Action attracts momentum. Momentum creates opportunities. And opportunities, combined with persistence, lead to transformation. The truth is, no one else will fight for your dreams the way you can. People may support you, but they cannot live your vision. Your destiny was placed in your heart for a reason. It belongs to you, and you alone have the responsibility to bring it to life. That requires commitment, courage, and above all, persistence. Pushing harder is not about forcing results instantly. It is about showing up consistently, even when progress feels slow, trusting that the seeds you are planting will eventually grow. Life has a rhythm, and the universe responds to energy. When you show up with discipline, you align yourself with that rhythm. Doors begin to open that once seemed locked. Paths appear where once there was only confusion. Opportunities find you because you are moving toward them. This is not coincidence, it is alignment. Every breakthrough story you've ever heard has the same core. Someone refused to give up. They pushed harder when others quit. They stayed when others walked away. They believed when others doubted. And that persistence carved a path to success. The same is true for you. Your breakthrough is not in the distance. It is closer than you think, but it requires you to keep pressing forward even when you feel like stopping. Remember, you are not powerless. The same strength that built mountains, the same energy that flows through the universe, flows through you. Each time you choose to push harder, you activate that power. And in doing so, you don't just reach your goals. You become the person you were always meant to be. Life is a journey filled with moments of choice. Moments where you either rise or retreat. Moments where you either move forward or remain stuck. Throughout this journey, one truth becomes crystal clear. No one else can walk this path for you. People may support you, guide you, or cheer you on, but the weight of action rests on your shoulders. The life you dream of, the purpose you long to fulfill, the freedom you crave. These are gifts that only you can claim. And they are claimed through effort, through persistence, through the choice to push harder even when no one is watching. Think about what we've explored. The first awakening is responsibility. Until you take ownership of your life, you will always live waiting. Waiting for a savior, waiting for luck, waiting for the perfect timing. But waiting keeps you stuck. Responsibility, however, ignites your inner power. When you say, "This is my life and I will rise for it," you awaken the fire that cannot be extinguished. Responsibility is not a burden, it is empowerment. It frees you from dependency and gives you the courage to stand tall as the creator of your destiny. Then comes strength. Strength is not found in the absence of struggle, it is forged within it. Every time you faced pain, fear, or disappointment and chose to continue, you discovered resilience. You learned that you are tougher than you imagined, stronger than you realized, and more capable than you believed. This strength is not just physical, it is spiritual. It is the quiet force within you that whispers, "Keep going," even when the world tells you to stop. And every time you honor that whisper, you expand your capacity to endure, to grow, and to overcome. Finally, we arrive at breakthrough. Breakthrough is not accidental, it is intentional. It is the fruit of relentless effort, the harvest of consistent pushing. Life rewards those who refuse to quit. Those who keep moving when progress feels invisible, those who trust that their actions are not wasted. When you align your persistence with faith, the universe begins to respond. Opportunities open, resources appear, clarity emerges. What once felt impossible becomes achievable, not because it suddenly became easier, but because you became stronger. So what does this mean for you right now, in this very moment? It means you must decide. Decide to stop waiting for permission. Decide to stop relying on others to do the work for you. Decide that your dreams are worth the effort, that your soul is worth the struggle, that your destiny is worth the fight. Push harder, not recklessly, not with self-neglect, but with courage, with discipline, with faith. Understand this. Pushing harder does not mean carrying the world on your back. It means refusing to surrender when the weight feels heavy. It means taking one more step, giving one more effort, trying one more time. It is in those one more moments that transformation occurs. Most people quit when the breakthrough is just around the corner. But if you can push a little harder, you will reach the very place others gave up on. This is where spiritual awakening becomes real. You begin to see that the battles you face are not punishments, they are preparations. Each challenge builds you. Each setback strengthens you. Each delay refines you. Nothing is wasted if you keep moving forward. The push itself is your training ground, shaping you into the person capable of carrying the blessings you are destined for. Now imagine the alternative. Imagine looking back years from now and realizing you stopped too soon. that you gave up when victory was just steps away. That regret is far heavier than the effort of persistence. Don't let your story be one of what ifs. Let it be one of I did. Let it be one of triumph, of resilience, of courage. Push harder, not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. Push harder, not because someone else told you to, but because your soul knows you were made for more. Push harder because your dreams are counting on you, your future self is depending on you, and your spirit is capable of far greater than you've allowed yourself to believe. The truth is, no one else will do it for you. No one else can live your calling. No one else can fulfill your vision. It is yours and yours alone. But you have everything you need already within you. The strength, the courage, the fire. All of it is waiting for you to activate it through action. So today, make the choice. Push past the fear, push past the doubt, push past the excuses, and step boldly into the life you were created for. The journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. And when you look back, you will see that every moment of struggle was the very thing that shaped your greatness. Push harder, because no one else will do it for you.